Hi, welcome back to the channel. Ball Boys is the name of the channel. Kama unapenda content, like, share, subscribe and comment. Yeah, so yesterday we were treated to a 1-0 result at the bridge. Man City came out on top as I predicted, as I expected, but I think from the start it was a very even game. From my standpoint, it was a Chelsea were actually on top by the time during the first half. They hit the post, Chukwuemeka, but in the end, I mean, Chelsea had good. They kept good possession, but they did not have the quality in the final third to make things happen or to keep the game. I mean, they lost Sterling in the second minute of the game. Shortly after, Pulisic followed. So having Aubameyang up front, Aubameyang mwenye amechoka, this is not the same Aubameyang we knew maybe from BVB or even at Arsenal. But yeah, I mean, he was subbed on and later on he was subbed off. That tells you what you need to know. But Chelsea, I was actually very disappointed because they had the opportunity to take some. In the grand scheme of things, I probably think they deserved something from the game, but football is a cruel game. Mpira inanga adabu. I mean, just have to take a look at the goal they conceded. Personally, I think Kepa should be doing better. He should be even maybe catching the ball or maybe even palming it out. He just watches it as it goes across his body, and Mahrez is at the far post to finish it off. I mean, the two substitutes came on and combined to make the difference. That's what many people have highlighted as the difference between Arsenal and Man City in this title race, because Man City can bring on Mahrez, they can bring on 100 million Grealish, yeah, and they can make a difference. But when Arsenal were drawing 0-0, I mean, we could only bring on a defender because up front we don't have many options. Yes, we have injuries, but then again, we also need to improve and bolster our squad so that when the going gets tough, we'll have some other options off the bench. But yeah, Man City did their business, did what they had to do. They closed the gap on league leaders Arsenal to 5 points now. The title race is heating up. We are not even halfway through the season, but it's really heating up. Yeah, and we just wait and see what is going to happen. Man City play Manchester United next at Old Trafford. That promises to be a very good game. While Arsenal go to their North London rivals, Tottenham. So I think the match that is following is going to be a very key and decisive one in the title race, because if you drop points and if maybe Arsenal drop points and Man City get all maximum points from their game, it starts to look like Man City are going to do it all over again. But if the roles are reversed and Arsenal pull away, it's going to be a very big mountain to climb for Manchester City from there. So all we can do is wait and see. But Chelsea, I think, should have done better. The performance was actually good when I compare with what I saw at Nottingham Forest when they drew 1-1. But yeah, Chelsea are just at that stage at the moment. Maybe when we were finishing 8th with Arteta, that's I mean, they're 10th. Fulham and Brentford are above them right now. We're almost halfway through the season. That should tell you a lot about where Chelsea are. And all we are hearing in the transfer market is they are going to spend, I think, 120 million on this player, 80 million on this other player. So Todd Boehly needs to get his act together, or because the culture at Chelsea Football Club is always of sacking managers. They always want quick results. So if Potter does not deliver, but maybe again because it's a new regime, it's not the old Abramovich era, and it's Todd Boehly. Yeah, we are going to wait and see. Maybe, I mean, when Potter first came in, he had a very good run of 5 games, maybe, I think, where they were unbeaten, but maybe it was just flattering to deceive, because now they're in one of the worst runs Chelsea has ever had in the Premier League. And yeah, we are going to wait and see. People say that Potter will not make it to Christmas. I think the break in the world with the World Cup and all, maybe people thought that it would allow them to reset and get the act together, but they have not. So Chelsea have a really I mean, Graham Potter has a really tough job on his hands. Pep Guardiola, his team is doing the business, doing what they have to do. They won the game, closing the gap on Arsenal, but yeah, it waits to be seen what is going to happen. The day before that, there were other fixtures. I mean, Aston Villa and Wolves, it ended in a 1-1 draw. Daniel Podence scoring early on for Wolves, but Danny Ings equalized later on in the latter stages of the game. I think Wolves, with the appointment of Julian Lopetegui, have undeniably improved, but it remains to be seen where a top-class coach can take a mid-table or even a relegation team in this league. So we just wait and see what is going to happen. Unai Emery at Aston Villa, I saw that these two managers were actually the first set of managers to meet in the La Liga and in the Premier League in the same season, because Unai Emery was at Villarreal and Lopetegui was at Sevilla. Yeah, so it's really tight at the bottom. I mean, 5 points separate 13th from 20th. So it's going to be, we are in for one heck of a relegation battle. So Leeds drew 2-2 with West Ham. Now West Ham are in a very bad place. People are calling for David Moyes' head. They want him sacked, especially West Ham fans, but West Ham, the club, are sticking with him. Maybe they have faith in him. It remains to be seen what they're going to do. The West Ham have brought in a lot of quality players, the likes of Gianluca Scamacca, Lucas Paqueta. These are players who are very good, who are very sought after in the market, but West Ham got them in the end, and it has not really worked out for them. I don't know what the problem is, but maybe Moyes has hit his ceiling. He cannot take that West Ham team further than he has already taken them. But it remains to be seen what is going to happen. And Southampton lost out to Nottingham Forest at home. This was actually the first time that Nottingham Forest won on the road. I actually think Nottingham Forest have they extended their manager's contract when they were actually last in the league, but it's actually turning out like it's maybe paying dividends, because of late they have been picking up results, grinding out results, draws, wins here and there. If they can keep that up, maybe they can survive relegation. But Southampton, man, they are overwhelming favorites to be relegated. They sacked Hasenhuttl and brought in a championship manager in Nathan Jones. Maybe that's where he belongs. He'll go back with Southampton to the championship. I mean, Southampton have been in the league for a while. Yeah, maybe it's just time they went down and rethought their strategy. And if they don't improve, and soon they're going to be relegated. Yeah, that's all I have for today. So if you like the content, like, share, and subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you think and who you think is going to win this title. It's going to be a tough one, as we see Arsenal are not the Arsenal of old. Actually improved. They still have Emil Smith-Rowe to come from injury, Gabriel Jesus. And they are actually looking to improve their squad in the January transfer window with the likes of Modric. Yeah, so we just have to wait and see what is going to happen. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. See you in the next video.